Kebe, hello?
Please, hello.
Am I
Hello?
audible?
Yes, Mr. Google, you are audible
Yes.
for me.
Is Miles having a network issue?
Uh, I see something like that. Wait, keep me holding.
Is Miles? Can you message him, please, Quebec?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening, Mr. Gibson. How are you, sir? You're
Good
muted.
evening, brother. How are you? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good to
Okay,
see
that's
you
good to
again,
hear.
man.
Yeah, so good. Me too, bro.
You're all
Yeah.
glowing up. You're all glowing up.
Come on, man. I'm just sitting
Yeah,
here, bro. Yeah, but this place is too cool. I want to go in now, but I just have to.
yeah. That's good. So
Yeah.
is it winter time there in China?
Yeah.
Okay. We are in the spring on this side. We are in the spring season.
Oh, okay. Next month
Yeah.
will be spring.
Okay. We had a terrible time at winter.
You said?
So huh?
No, I did not hear you well.
Am I audible to you now?
Yeah, much better.
I said we had a terrible winter 2 months back. Yeah, we are glad that
Oh,
we're in the spring
yeah.
season now.
Yeah. I was seeing that. I saw Myers and how he was swimming in the snow and something like that. I said, wow, those guys they are enjoying
Yeah.
this. Yeah,
The video
imagine
where you
Myers.
went to have
Mm,
eh?
I said, imagine
You
Myers
met
diving into the snow.
yeah, he went to have a snow bath.
Oh wow, Kevin, how about you?
Good to have
Okay.
eyes the
Uh,
weekend going.
I am not hearing you well.
I say, how is your weekend going?
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. Thank God, it's good.
Mr. Dolo, Maya still being kicked off the show. His network from his team is terrible tonight.
Can you be audible? Because there is a distortion in your voice. I don't know. We are losing you.
I said, Maya said we should start the show. There is some facing internal network problems from his team tonight.
Okay. Wow. All right. No problem. We can go right ahead. Zeynep, how are you? Zenabu? Hello? Zenabu, am I audible to you? Can anyone hear Zenabu?
No,
No, I'm
no.
not getting no from you.
I think she's having some network issue. So she's one of our panelists. Yeah, she's one of our panelists. So Zenabu, if you can hear me, can you turn on your camera, like you open your camera and let's have this. So while she does that, and we await Myers to. Okay, that's good. It's good to see you, though. The Liberian Jew. Hi, Liberia. Uh, Liberia, one well, Mr. Gibsy.
Yeah, Zenabu, we cannot hear you, so I think you have to readjust.
Yeah, we just can't hear you. You can go off and come back on Zenebu.
Yeah, our nervous system in Liberia is very terrible.
Yeah. Okay, Kebet, we turn over to you, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to the Myers team tonight. And tonight again, we are discussing faith, value, in identity and action, which is real life choices that shape who we are today. So we have been following up for the past time, and yesterday we're discussing honesty, faith, and moral value in our everyday life. I'm Kebe Estempala, the host for tonight again. Before we go further, I would like my panelists to introduce themselves today. Mr. Dubu, can you please introduce yourself to the public?
All right, thank you. I'm Philip J. Dolo. Yeah, and I remain constant. So tonight we look to a very practical, conversation. Mr. Gibson, and to our followers, we have actually planned this show in a very unique way, but we just don't know what the network, the internet connection is giving miles. So tonight promises to be very, very unique, very interesting, and very impactful. Well, let's have it and let's see what we have there because everything has been well planned. Or I mean, let's see what happens in a couple of minutes yet to come. But I remain constant, Philip J. Dolo, and I'm looking forward to that unique conversation and very impactful. Looking at it in a very different dimension. Uh, Not the past 2 days we've been here, but kind of taking it higher on another level. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dubu, for that. Mr. Gibson, who have been our guest for this week, please introduce yourself to the public, especially for the new people that are following us today.
Okay, so thank you very much, Kevin. So I think you will have to get closer to your device because it's like you are distant. So yeah, okay, so thank you very much. Okay, so my name is Liti Gibson, and I happen to be the guest on this show for this entire month. So I'm glad to be here. So I'm sorry I did not greet the audience. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Greetings to you. Thank you for following us, and thank you for being our listeners. So we have been here for like the past 2 days. Today have to be the third days, and we have been discussing this topic, understanding faith and moral values. And we have made a lot of contributions. We came up with some analysis. We jot down points, and we try to give some real world examples and something like that. So today again we are here to to further discuss what we have been discussing, and we look forward to having a great show tonight. And we want to thank our listeners. Thank for listening. Thank for your patience, and thank for everything. So that's it. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you, Mr. Gibson. And again, to our followers, we want to say sorry for the poor network connection. We just don't know what's happening. Our host and that of our technical person in Miles, they are currently faced with some network issue. Okay, Kebe is back. That's good. Yeah, so we beg you guys, please, you have to bear with us and please stay with us and be patient enough as we go through
Dolo, I
this
cannot hear you.
discussion tonight.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible to me. Am I audible to you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not hearing.
Yeah,
I
you
think I
can.
need to.
Yeah, go off and come back on, please. So again, to the guests, to our followers, we apologize for the technical errors. Poor network connection. We just don't know what's happening. But please, we beg you to stay with us and keep supporting us. Keep following the Mass Television. We are here for nation building. We are here for man making. We are here to bring to your device. We are here to bring to your heart. We are here to bring to your mind, your ears, and your family your school, your friends, wherever you find yourself and whatever relation you have, we are here to bring you a meaningful conversation that is going to change our lives, that's going to change our nation, that's going to change our family and our place of work and businesses. So I'm going to turn over to our host for tonight, and she's been doing extremely well conducting this event and making sure that we have an impactful conversation. So again, Miss Bala, you can take over and drive us through.
Okay, thank you. And how about for everyone in?
Miss Bala, I beg, for the sake of the audience, you have to be audible. Yeah, check your device volume and see if it's okay. Yeah. Miles, are you here with us? Okay.
Yeah,
So
are you
tonight,
getting me? Are you getting me? I'm here. Sorry for the breaking tonight. It's not easy. The network is giving us serious problem, but I hope it can be settled very soon.
I got you. I got you because tonight is very unique. And uh, hello. Okay.
I'm
Thank you for
hearing you.
muting. Y- Yeah, yes, you can mute your mic, please, because there was an echo. So tonight is very unique, and we have planned this discussion, at a very, unique level and very impactful as well, where we're going to show some visuals, some images, those images going to speak to the different core values we've been talking about over the week and how we going to analyze those individuals or the cartoons in the images, how they conduct themselves and how they do things, how they correlate with people, how they coexist, and how they practicalize the different core values we've been discussing over time. So, Myers, we hope your internet can be stable so that we can do the cue and displays of the images. So you have to work on that as soon as possible. Yes, Kebe, you can take over, please, ma'am.
Okay, so sorry to our viewers tonight. And I'm audible from my end now.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Okay, like Mr. Director said, tonight is going to be different from the other nights. We have been having show other discussion. So now tonight is going to be more practical, like when you see visualize or focus on real life actions and shape that identifies our future now, or like our everyday. So the goal to start for tonight. So night first day, we are not debating our religion. Tonight we are discussing real life issue that surrounds our daily life as a trading and as an individual. So to start with, we're going deeper tonight. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Myers TV. And tonight we are discussing faith, value, and identity in action, real life choices that shape who we are. Mr. Gibson, to begin with you tonight, if we talk about faith in action, how you look at it, faith in action?
Well, fit in action, I think it has to do with you know believing what you believe in, taking actions of what you believe in, going after what you believe in, your goals, your aspirations, your your determinations, everything. So you have to practicalize them, and you have to go after what you believe in, not only to sit and believe in what you believe in, but it's also implementing those things that you believe in, executing them, yeah, in your daily life or in your everything that you do. So it has to be practical. It has to be real world issues that you can like practicalize and make what you want to be done, and you practicalize them. So faith in real action has to do with our actions, you know our our actions in our daily life. So that's my contribution to your question.
Okay, thank you. You said faith in action is believing determination. That is good. Mr. Dodo, if we talk about values that reveal decision under pressure, look at that. Values are revealed in decision under pressure. Mr. Dodo?
Hello?
Yes, you are audible now.
Am I am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You're talking about value and what? Because there was a distortion in your voice. I did not get you.
Talk about value are revealed in decision under pressure.
Oh, that's great. Value can be revealed in our decision whether we are being placed under pressure or not. I like that one. And you see, like I posted on my Facebook handle a few minutes ago, and I said something like, and this is what I said: every young person is kind of forming his own identity or her own identity, sometimes consciously, like I talked about yesterday, and also unconsciously. And when do we see our value being revealed, under pressure or in a situation? Here is a typical example. You have an older woman, a very old one, and then you have this young lady, like the image we shared. So I'm going to take my answer from there. So you have these two people. One is very old, she's of age, and the other is middle age, right? Like between 30 or 35, and the other is about 60 to 65 or 70. And this older lady between 60 to 70, does not have, the strength enough to run fast while crossing the street to avoid being hit by a vehicle. And then you have this young lady who's between the age of 30 to 35, who is fully energetic. She runs fast. She has the energy to do things, at a very fast pace. Now, the both of them are standing right there at a crosswalk, and you have cars, too many cars, and you have the street light being timed by 1 minute or 50 seconds to 1 minute. And this older lady is walking with a stick, and she does not have the energy to walk fast to cross the street. While this young lady, she has all the energy and the power to walk as fast as she can. Yet, if she lacks this value of what we call compassion, right? If she lacks a value called compassion, she wouldn't help that older lady cross the street. So we see there, you've been placed under pressure by the presence. You see there that lady is being placed or put under pressure by the presence of other pedestrians, people who standing by watching them. Now, if she lacks that value we call compassion, she wouldn't help that lady and she just walk away. Now, if she possesses that core value we call compassion, she can easily, while others are watching, she can easily hold the hand of that older lady and help the older lady cross the street, and being, protecting her from being hit by a vehicle, protecting her from being, affected by other things happening in between. So these days, we've been put under pressure from the internet, we've been put under pressure from our family, our friends, and XYZ. So our ability to stay grounded, our ability to be very patient enough while exercising, while acting upon our honesty, our truth, our integrity, then we can categorize a person, or we can consider a person as someone who operates under pressure. So I think I'm going to stop here on that question.
Okay, Mr. Jolo, thank you. Mr. Myers, are you here with us tonight?
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm here. I want to say sorry, again for the internet tonight is a serious problem for my side, but I'm here tonight.
Okay, if we talk about identity is shaped by repeated behavior, what comes to your mind to talk about that aspect?
Uh, Let me say thank you, Susan. Thank you for that question. Tonight, when we talk about identity shifting your behavior, I would like to tell you the first thing when we talk about identity, if first they talk about who you are, right? So you as an individual, what people takes you for, right? The kind of characteristics you put up, the kind of way you behave, you know, in the environment, the kind of things you show, the way you act, uh, people classify you to be that kind of person, right? So your true identity, tonight we're going to look at true identity. Your true identity to people will definitely tell them that who this person is really, right? Meaning the way you do things, the way you walk, and the way you talk, the way you show compassion. And other thing we want to talk about compassion tonight, like Fede was saying, when I look at the how you call it, I look at the pictures and I saw, some people were there showing the strong level of compassion, the way you do things around people, right? The way you feel other people pain. I have to say you are the one who is within that, right? So your identity and your behavior, these both things have to work together in order, to be that kind of person that people look after you or look at you to be. So I'll stop here for now, and maybe as we go forward, we'll say some things.
Okay, so our viewers, if you are just joining us, this is the Maris TV, and tonight we are discussing faith, value, identity in action, real life choices that shape who we are. So if you are following us, our viewers, this question is for you. Just put your answer in the message and say, if someone watch, if someone watch your daily life, in your own way, what could they say or what could they believe? So if you have any answer, just put in the comment section. Myers, can you please display the or picture there that talk about honesty? Can you please help me to display?
Seen them?
Yes, a picture that talk about honesty. Can you please display?
Yeah, are you seeing those pictures I'm sharing right now? I'm sharing a picture. Are you seeing it?
No, I'm
No,
not seeing it
no,
on my
it's
end.
not displayed yet.
It's not
It's not.
display.
But it's
Yeah.
displaying on my side. I come in. Let me just in a minute. You can go ahead in a minute. Let me see how best to switch my internet and see.
Okay. Uh, as you are waiting for the technical team to work out, Mr. Jason, you talk about honesty. What actually so on tell my is right? What if you talk about honesty, what comes to your mind in our daily society like today we are discussing faith, value, identity. Really today is about real life, like giving scenario, giving real life happening, especially if it comes to your own life, like the way you're outside of Liberia, your experience.
Myers, that's the wrong picture. That's the wrong picture.
Okay.
We can go to scenario one.
Scenario one
We are sorry,
is
Mr. Gibson.
Yeah,
We are
it's
sorry,
okay.
Mr. Gibson.
No problem, bro.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Can I
so
go ahead or
let's wait.
okay,
Yes,
okay.
let's
yes,
take
yes,
it
sir.
this opportunity.
So I place it in a video form. So let me just be playing it, and then once we reach to it, you can tell me so I can just pause it.
Sure.
Did you do it in order?
No, it's not in order.
Did you compile all those images in
As
order?
Miles, we are going backward. Go ahead. No, you are coming backward. Just
Okay, Mr. Gibson, I think you can, go ahead. What my is kind of looping through the images. Mr. Gibson, Mr. Gibson.
It's addressing. I think
Okay,
you
we
have
lost him.
to.
Yes,
Yeah.
we lost him. So let's continue. Kebe, let's continue.
Okay, okay, let me start the point. If we talk about honesty in our daily life, in terms of faith, value, identity, how do you look at that when you're in?
So as we all may know, this word called honesty is a value we all can, have, we all can build, we all can hone in ourselves. So honesty is simply someone telling the truth, to another person or to himself or herself whenever it costs you, something. I mean, you are my friend, you are my dear friend, you're my good friend, and Maya is my good friend, and we have this situation. There was something he did, or there was something you did, and that which can actually harm you, that which can actually harm me as well, or the person next to you. So, I, being your friend, I don't have the face, I don't have the audacity to tell you that which you've done is wrong or is bad. Then I'm being dishonest. So if I have the audacity, I'm very audacious enough to tell you in the face that, hey, Kebet, that thing you did the other time is just wrong. I mean, it's entirely wrong. So if I have the audacity to tell you in your face the truth, people can consider me as being an honest person. But if I don't have the audacity to tell you in your face that, oh, you are wrong this side, you are wrong that side, I mean, I'm going to be seen as a very dishonest person. So our ability to tell the truth, to say the truth, even when it's difficult to say, that is called honesty. So in our daily life, we can actually practicalize honesty in our business center, in our classrooms, in our family. Like we talked about the parents yesterday. You find that the child is going to do something weird, the child is going to misbehave, and because that child is your most beloved child, and you ain't going to tell the child that, hey, you erred here, hey, you made a mistake here, because you don't want the child to feel somehow about you. So our parents, our friends, and even spiritual leaders should be able to speak the truth. Like Jesus said, as we say the truth in hard and difficult situation, it's going to set us free. It's going to heal us. It's going to help us. It's going to mold us. It's going to prepare us for the greater glory ahead. But if we just kind of be okay, I don't want my friend to feel bad, I don't want to lose my relationship, I don't want to make my child or children to feel bad about me or to see me this way or that way. No. And we see dishonesty in the political space of our country these days. People will see the reality and they don't speak it. People will see the clear truth and they tend to be very dishonest because they have a political ally. Oh, this is my party, that is my party. Oh, this is my political leader, that is my political leader, and the person is in the wrong. Yet you don't have the audacity to tell the person this thing you did was wrong or it's wrong. So your inability as a person, no matter your religion, whether you're from the Muslim, the Christian, the blah, 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 no matter your religion, your inability to speak the truth to power consider you as a dishonest person. Your ability to speak truth to power, your parent, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your children, your boss, your ability to speak truth to power, we can consider you as a very honest person. And here is the thing, we all should know tonight that honesty is choosing integrity over our convenience, right? I'm very convenient, very, very convenient in telling you lies. Very convenient in telling you lies. and then I become inconvenient in telling you the truth. So young people these days, children these days, our parents these days, our political leader, our religious leader these days should be able to be convenient enough while telling the truth. So I'm going to end here on that.
Okay, thank you. Honestly means telling the truth, no matter the wrong you did. Be honest to admit that yes, I did this, I did that. I guess our viewers are following because from Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, we have been talking about faith, value, moral. So I want to like really about identity, right? So, Mr. Gibson, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry for for the internet disturbance.
No issue tonight. Almost everyone is having internet challenge in their place. We talked about integrity. What comes to your mind when we're talking about faith, value, and moral? We talk about integrity in our real life setting now.
Well, at last, I think last show, which is yesterday, right? We talk about integrity, we talk about honesty, and what have you. So in my mind, I think integrity, it has to do with our characters, it has to do with our moral belief, it has to do with our, our honesty, it has to do with with our personal value. So nowadays we hardly see integrity icon in our society. Some claim to be that integrity icon, but we don't see them practical lasting integrity in our society, because if we have people in our society who are very who are integrity icons, I don't think we would have been discussing something like corruptions, and something like cheating, something like all these things that we have been discussing, because people lacking integrity, that's why we are experiencing some of these things in our society. So I think it's time now that we see our best to put on, our integrity caps. We see our best to practicalize them. We see our best to, to take action so that we can be that best people that we want us to be. So it is important, because integrity plays a key role in our society. Once we are integrity, we now disrespect others. One with our integrity, we not cheat, we not insult people, we not bully people, because of the lack of integrity. So we have been, we have been living, in a wayward society, because we don't have people who value integrity nowadays. Even in businesses, there are no integrity outcomes. Even in politics, even in our education. So I think integrity is important, and we need to take a key look at this and see our best to work on them. So I will stop here and give the other chance to make contribution.
I hope our viewers are following tonight, and I hope you are jotting down points tonight because our guest here, integrity means our character. And he's right because most often people define us based on the way we act, based on our character. Like people will be like, I know this person, they are capable of doing this, but this person, they are not capable of doing it. Like my mother always used to say, like, she'll be like, if someone tell me that Kevin did this or Kevin did this, I'll be like, no, Kevin go out or she didn't inform me, I'll be there. No, but she said, oh, someone tell me, say, Kevin was angry and she talked to me. She just listened. She said, yes. I was like, that is Kevin because she's one person that don't get angry. So you see, our characters matters. So sometimes our character, people define about our character the moment they call your name. You know, some people be like, the person, they are able to do this. So I hope our viewers are following today. I hope that before throughout this week, we have learned a lot if it comes to faith, value, moral, if it comes to identity, knowing ourselves. To move further,
Before you move any further, Miss Bella, Myers,
Yes, sir.
is everything okay from your end? Can we have the picture of the integrity picture? Oh, that's hard.
Just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. I'm
Two,
going
mi-
to put it out 2 minutes.
2 minutes isn't
Okay,
much of
then,
time, though.
okay, can you just play music in the meantime while you are setting it up?
Yes, yes, and that should go for only 30 seconds, please. Myers, you have
Yes,
to be fast.
just play music as you.
So, to our followers and viewers, we want to take a little musical break for 30 seconds, and we'll be back very shortly. Oh, my TV, light in the world, my TV. Myers, can you just put up the picture just one after the other instead of comparing them? Yeah, you just go to the rooftop of those pictures and the scenarios. At scenario one, that way we have the integrity and honesty. Yeah. All right. So, Zenabu, are you back? Zenabu, are you back? Kevin, we can, have,
Hello?
yeah.
You getting me?
Yes. Background is noisy, though.
Are you getting me?
Yes, you are audible to us, but your background is noisy.
Uh,
Yes, you can change your location because we getting some feedback from your background. You can change your location. All right. So let's have it, Miss Bala. Let's have it.
Miles, are you ready now?
Hello. I'm begging. The network is giving my computer. It's not easier tonight. So can we just be going ahead?
Yeah, let's move
Okay, no
forward to
issue.
scenario two.
Okay. Okay, scenario two, Mr. Gibson, back to you. When we talk about compassion in our real world today, what comes to your mind?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You are audible,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You said what? What's the word?
Compassion.
Oh, okay. Well, I think compassion it has to do with kindness. It has to do with empathic, understanding and sharing the feelings of others. It foster deeper connections and stronger relationships. So you have to promote or support environment and see how best to to connect with interpersonal conflict. Sometimes it has to do with give or forgiving also. Like you may be cheated on or you may be hurt by someone else's action, but because you have compassion, you may be very kind to that person, you may be very forgiving, you may be very loving. So I think it has to do with kindness and empathy. Yeah, so that's my take on that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gibson. You said compassion and key thing I took from there is people connection because it gets you so connected to other people. I just don't know why to like the internet chase want to disturb us because we really want to show these images to our viewers for them to see and we discuss it into depth. But tonight, I think the internet like saying that how viewers
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
uh, we are so sorry to our viewers now, but now we really wanted this show to be a practical aspect for we all to see what we all have been discussing over the week. Okay, Mr. Dono, when you talk
Yes,
about
man.
services, when you talk about services, what comes to your mind?
Okay, like Mr. Gibson rightly said, compassion actually begins in our heart, right? Compassion actually begins in the heart. And here's the thing, in order to see compassion at work, service comes in. So service becomes the action. Service becomes the action. We don't need a title to serve. We just don't need, these days I see people, they be like, oh, this is my position. This is my position. No, that position, that title you have, and you don't have the ability, you don't have that compassion in your heart to serve, to render, you don't have that. I'm sorry for the distraction there. You don't have that, ability to practicalize that which is in your heart. I mean, that means you lack passion and you lack service, because service comes at the end. So you firstly have to create that in your heart. And after that has been created in your heart, you can practicalize it. That means you put it into action. So our compassion, our empathy, our honesty in the heart, in the mind, being practicalized, we call it service. Service is just far from us listening to someone, giving our listening ears to someone, teaching, offering tutorial. Those things are the end results when you are very compassionate. And service doesn't always mean us giving money to people. Like, oh yeah, he's very serviceable. Oh yeah, she's very serviceable. She always come, provide me this knowledge. She always come and provide me this, volunteerism. She always come and stand up for me. Now, if the person lacks what we call compassion that Mr. Gibson talked about, you ain't going to see anything we call service. That's what I like my name. If you look at the definition of my name, Philip, and you look at the biblical aspect, you look at the historical aspect, the name Philip simply means the act of service. Although it means lover of horse, but all those Philips you have seen the word, you have heard about the word, they are all serviceable people. They have rendered services unto people. Firstly, from their heart, they are compassionate. Firstly, from their heart, they are very honest. They are people of integrity. Now, when all those things are being seen in the person and the person tend to practicalize them, then we say this is a service instead of you just pretentiously bowing down to the person or to the other people. So, I mean, we don't need to, just take this tattoo thing and put it on our face, on our head, and be like, okay, I'm this, okay, I'm that, okay, I'm this, I'm that. And you don't have those core value which should enable you to provide a service. So I'm going to, end my statement on this service thing. Thank you.
Okay, I think Myers, the first question is, can you please?
We have Zenebu with us. I don't know if she's
Okay.
out of. Okay, yes, that's great. Quebec, don't forget Zenebu is here.
Okay, Miss Tule, right?
Yes, yeah, Miss
I
Ture,
don't
she's
think,
back on.
yeah. If you're getting it, can you please introduce yourself shortly, then we'll keep on?
I mean, a little bit of not at all.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yeah.
Is my background so terrible?
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
you can go
okay. It's
ahead now.
okay.
You're getting it. It's okay.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm Miss Tenabri today. I'm one of the panelists of this show for today. I'm so happy to be part of you guys.
Okay. No, you should, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Gibson.
Yeah. I can hear you. You have.
Okay, our viewers, I think the internet is like smiling on us now. This picture is talking about honesty. In your own word, if you look at this picture, can you please describe it in your own words, then connect it to our real world setting now?
Let me take a close look because I'm using my phone, so I don't have a wide screen. Okay. Okay. So okay. So what I'm
Is it
seeing here is like I think
is it clear to you?
yeah, I'm seeing two little kids. I think they walk into the security department and they like asking for their phone or something like that. So this security
Yeah,
officer is saying that in order to get your phone, you have to give me 10 yuan. Yuan, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you have to give me 10 yuan. So I think when we talk about honesty, because as per what is displayed here, I think this is a school campus, right? Because I'm seeing a school security department. So imagine maybe, for example, in my own mind, what I understood from what I'm seeing, this guy is a security officer, and these two kids we are seeing, they are students, and I think they lost their phone.
lost and found. Yes. So the
Yes.
package there is actually a lost and found. So all of the items that were lost
Okay.
on the campus, were being packed in that
Yes, we're being packed in this cartoon we
in
are
the
seeing
box.
here. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
box. So the king and the security is telling them that in order to get your phone, you have to give 10 yuan. So it raises questions. Why should people pay you for their own items that were, that got lost? And in fact, it did not get lost on the street or in a public place. It got lost on the campus
Right.
of these kids. And you as an employee, you have found this, or maybe someone else found it and they brought it to your department. So why ask for money in return? So I think this is why we are talking about honesty, right? Like I made mention yesterday, I said we as parents we should try to teach our children honesty, because if they are not honest and we just train them, if they go in society they will become a liability to the society, they will become dishonest. So I think this is what we are seeing here. So this security man is not being honest, he's not being well professional, he's not being ethical value hasn't been practiced by him, or his ethics. He has or devalue his ethics, and he's requesting for money, and which is very bad. And this is very common in our society. Thank you for this image. It happening every day in our in our community, in our environment, in everywhere. So this is dishonesty. So I think it's very bad, and we have to see how best to put on that integrity value on ourselves. So this is my take on the image that have been displayed. Thank you for the time.
Okay, Mr. Gibson. Mr. Domo, what do you have to say about the image and just this on the screen?
It's very simple, right? The security guard, he lacks ethical value. He doesn't know his code of conduct. This image simply tells us that he doesn't know his code of conduct because he were being hired by the owner of the school, and you were being told every missing items should be put in this box, should be brought in this box, because it's common now. Kids, they were playing, or they were all playing around, and mistakenly, their telephones, their guitar, their calculator, their pen or copybook, their notebook, got lost. And it's your responsibility. You have been hired as a security personnel to secure, to make the environment safe for the students. And you went what on your routines, you are on your rounds, as they call it. You found these missing items. You now brought them and placed them in the box where they should be placed. And the children, having seen their items, their missing items, they now walk to the security booth and found their items in the box. And you'll be like, oh, before I give you your item, you have to give me 50 Liberian dollars. You have to give me 10 United States dollars. What is that? You lack moral values. You are very dishonest to your ethical, code of conduct. You are very dishonest to your security firm, because at your security firm, you were being taught to work professionally. So you are being dishonest everywhere, to yourself, to the school which hire you, and to your very security entity or security firm. So people like these, we don't need them in a society. Dishonest people in security setting, dishonest people in the classrooms, dishonest people in the fashion house, dishonest people in our government areas, in public office, NGOs, private sectors. We don't need them. We need to root them out. We need to unseat them. So, I mean, this is my take on this image. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Myers. What is your take on this image that is displayed in the council Wednesday?
Thank you so much to our host. Thank you tonight to all of our listeners. Sorry, it been a very tough one for me, but yes, still we have to move on. So when I see this, I want to go straightly to our health sectors. Let me just draft there. Let me just picture that you being a medical practitioner, someone comes to the hospital, you need to give them treatment. You need to treat them without empathy. You need to do everything possible. Your major concern as a medical practitioner is making sure that patients are safe and other things, right? And the first thing they say, you prioritize the patient first. They are acute, before you can talk on the money and what have you. And then you say no to yourself, right? I think the first thing y'all need to bring the money, y'all need to bring this, y'all need to bring that, and bring this, bring this, bring this. And which of course is being so is beyond your ethical your ethics that have been given to you. Because I think you remember, Susan, and I think you did, right? We did law, medical law and ethics that teaches us that the first thing you prioritize is the patient first before anything can come beyond that, right? So when I look at this picture, I was like, wow. So today we face these challenges, even with our health sector today, that people, they now look at the benefit of what they would get firstly, then prioritizing the major thing. Seeing this young guy, right? Who knows this young guy who is here today that maybe has amazing phone, don't even have any money. That phone is the only thing he depends on, right? Listen, the family member, there's the only person they are depending on. I want to speak from that, right? There's the only person that they are depending on. That yes, indeed, this person, when their life has been saved, a lot of generation behind them is going to be saved because the kind of impact they made with that generation. And you say no to that people. You say to that people, the only way the patient here will get treatment unless you bring the money we call first, which of course is not ethical. And we are saying tonight to say we need to stop these things, because if we don't stop these things at the end of the day, sometimes we regret our own actions. We regret our own action. So we were talking last night about where we talk about faith, we talk about your moral values. That's where people can respect you from. Where when you are practicalizing your ethical duties, someone comes to the hospital, the person is emergency, how do you call it? They are in an emergency situation, right? And you need to, the first thing is to provide treatment for the person. Not to tell the people, say y'all run to that registration place, y'all go pay the money, this and that. Listen, saving lives should be the key things, right? You save the life first, and then we'll come and discuss the money later. But if you cannot do that, at the end of the day, it's a serious problem. In case that person die, why going pay that money, do all the other things, and in case the person die in a situation, why will you tell the parents? Why will you tell the hospital owner? What you say to them? So I'll stop here for now. When I look at this picture, I just decided to bring it from our medical setting. And these are problems that today we face. If we don't work on it, it's going to be a serious one for us.
I just like the way Myers always bring the medical feel to it. Like I'm a Liberian, I only know about my country, right? Like most of the see in a medical facility, like sometimes like what Myers said from the side, you will see a patient will go. Mostly having in Liberia in our medical facility, most often they will treat people based on status. You will see the poor people wake up very early in the morning to go at the hospital, right, to get treatment. But you'll notice that some will just come from a booster. I don't know because they have connection in the hospital. You just see they come, and, they just pass by those sitting. They will just pass by there with pride and dignity within them. Go and get you. If you actually go to the hospital, you be sitting among the people. You hear everybody more like they'll be saying like, "Move, saying that, there was money." They haven't paid attention to what, but the person just coming. These are things we need to start. Like what Maya saying, if we go to the hospital, if we should serve people first come, first serve. Because your integrity matters there and your honesty, and there are certain things you do to people, especially if they come to that aspect, they won't forget you. Even tomorrow, if 13 years they see you, they will really always hear people say this person was the person that made this person that was the person that made it. Sometimes you will see like what Maya said, they will rush the person to the emergency. They will not be having money at that time. Well, medical facility at that time people will be telling you that you should deposit certain amount of money before they test your patient. So sometimes you even wonder why the high rates of death in the country, yes, they will increase. Because if the medical facility are putting money before saving life, definitely there will be the increase of death in the country. So I think from tonight, if you know you are working to a hospital, you are following us as our viewer tonight, you should start practicing that. Yes, and you take an oath to save life. So imagine you somebody die here because you're unable to deposit certain amount of money, how will you feel within your feel? The feel say you love so much, you have passion to do. Oh, guys, we are just joining us. This is the Myers TV, and tonight we are discussing faith, value, identity in action, real life choices that shape who we are. So we are going for a Myers. Can you please display the second image for us?
Okay, so it's in a video form. When I reach there, you just tell me to stop.
Yes. Yes, that's possible. No, go back to the. Okay, Mr. Gibson, I hope you are seeing the image, right? This image is talking about integrity. So, what comes to your mind if you look at this image? You see loss and found. Yes.
Well, if I may get this image right, like those items were missing or it got lost, and the owner has found them rather. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct, sir.
Okay. So you see, I think it got missing, and this person found those items and returned it to the rightful owner. So I think this person is an integrity icon. And even though we are discussing, honesty, we are discussing integrity, and we know, these things have polluted our society in a negative way. At the same time, we still have few group of people, or few people stay in society who say stand on their value, who say stand, believe in what they stand for, and they try their best to have that integrity value, to have that moral value, and that ethical behavior and everything. So this person found these items and decided to return it because it doesn't belong to him or her. So it has to be returned, and that's what this person did exactly. And we should practicalize this in our society. Sometimes it might not be something that will get missing and you will find, right? But sometimes you may be given something that belongs to the public, like Myers and Kevin was saying. You are a medical practitioner. You have been called to duty to serve, especially those in the public, hospitals. Like drugs have been given to you to serve the public on a free basis. So that alone, it should be served on a free basis. But instead, there are some people who may take that drugs and they will go and sell those drugs to people. It's not for you. It's not for your personal gain. It's for public service. So I think we should have integrity in our public offices. We should have integrity in our professions. We should have integrity in everything that we do. Yes, so that we can help our society to be a best place for every one of us. So this person, kudos to this person. This is an image, even though it's an image, but it reflects that there are people in society that stay on their moral values, that stay have that integrity, ability, that behavior in them. So that's it. That's my take on the image.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Augustine. Okay, Mr. Are you getting me from my end, please?
Hello, I'm not hearing you. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, sir,
I'm
you are
getting you.
audible. She was referring
Mr.
to Mr. Ray.
Myers, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, Mr.
yes,
Hello?
Mr.
Augustine, you
Gibson,
are
you are
clear.
audible.
Okay, I cannot
Uh,
hear you. Let me.
Y-
hello?
Yes. Mr. Can you please look at the picture? You please explain to us in your own view how you understand if it comes to integrity.
Okay, are you getting me?
Yes, you are clear.
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, yeah, from the picture that's been displayed on the board, yeah, I've seen this item that was missing and was found and given back to the record owner. That's the act of being honest, and then the person that has integrity knows to the world that what you found doesn't belong to you, and then you give it to the record owner, because if you take it and then you see something that's not for you, and then you say you are the person that have integrity and you want people around you to respect you, and then you are not honest, right there, people won't have that respect that you deserve because you are lacking honesty. Honesty is very much important in our lives as young people, as leaders, whatsoever we find ourselves. Honesty is very much important. You don't have to tell somebody respect me, but you being honest, and then with little things or with big things, it makes people to respect you. It makes people to trust you. But if you don't, if you're not honest, for people to really, trust you, it will be very hard. So for this image, I see a person being very honest, a person that has integrity, shown amazing acting, and then knowing to the world that this acting it belongs to him or her, and we all see giving it back to the rightful owner. And that's very much important. And we can have a property. Whatever thing that don't belong to us, whatsoever ever in society that we find ourselves, we got to maintain integrity and we got to maintain honesty in order to have moral value, in order to serve as an example to the younger one that watching us and listening to us. So that's what I have to say about the image.
Thank you, Mr. I just like the parties there we need to set an example to the younger ones because children actually learn from what they see, the action. So anything you do before them, whether it be good or bad, they will just copy that. And tomorrow when you ask them, they do you ask them there, but in the days or Mama did this or my father. So it will just be there. So we have to be very mindful of what we do before the children because they are exactly watching us. Thank you, Mr. Myers, for the picture, the image in your own word, how you describe it. Mr. Myers.
Thank you so much, right? You know, sometimes the thing is so serious, right? Imagine a poor boy who is coming up, uh, who that entire day you not eat nothing, right? That entire day you not even have nothing to eat. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you found a lady price, and when you check in that price, you saw something like 200 to 300 US dollars. Do you know what? The first thing that comes to you is start conscientizing yourself. You think they want my forfeit? You think they want I can use it? I can use that one year to, to start my day and to do whatever I want to do.
I see Myers says job.
Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible now.
Comforted today have made most of us today we are not honest. And the first thing that comes to your mind, I think I can use the money to start my day to go and do my other things then, right? But you looking at yourself, right, and saying that no, I cannot, stay on away from a red light. You know that asking people whether they see the particular lady, she have a passport, she have money inside. Started asking people around about that particular person, and he was able to turn those things back. Yeah, that man's of family, but you know what he look at? His integrities. He said, no, when I take the money, what will it do for me? In fact, you taking somebody bag with 200 US and just eating it. How far 200 US will carry you? So when I look at this picture, what the second, return it back. Because what happens is you don't know that person that you are returning, that person can be or change your story for your life and your entire family. But most of us today, that's how you know a lot of people today have lost opportunity. A lot of people, because these are things we do. When we get things, we say the first thing like bro, we get us saying, I'm a forfeit. I'm a forfeit, right? Most of us today, that's why you see today when people even get at government and what have you, you see they are so corrupt because it started from a small time. That every little thing you fall for everything, right? So when I look at the picture, it sent a signal to me of you being so honest to people. Because at the end of the day, look at the lady here now. If that lady, you don't even know, maybe the ladies are millionaire and what have you. That lady may tell the man, my brother, maybe it was just a try, right? You know, there are a lot of us who are working places and other places we are today. People try us to know, right, how honest we are. But sometimes we fail those tests. We fail them. And this lady can say to the young man, my brother, your entire life now, right? Anything you want, I can give it back to you. Only because of honest, being so honest. So I'm saying that today to us, the picture is showing being honest. And I'm saying that to us, whenever we find things that don't belong to us, let's return it. We don't know at the end of the day what are going to be ahead of us. So I'll stop here for now. And
Okay, thank you, Myers. One thing again that brought my attention to this image is like our academic setting in Liberia, the council integrity. You know, when you're student, you're so long
Are
that
you
will
there,
be
Miss?
talking, you'll be like, yes, are you getting me? Hello.
Continue, continue.
Okay. We'll be like, we'll be discussing among ourselves. We'll be like, the other professor, the other teacher, yeah, half female. Anytime you ask student, they say the other teacher, the other
Oh, sorry.
professor, are half female. Just know that that person, if it comes to their integrity or their academic, if it comes to anything, they don't joke. Anything they say, they stand by it. You make A, they give you A. You make F, they give you F. But yeah, if you just couldn't tell you say the other teacher can chongi or the other teacher, just know that the other teacher. They all even sell their you know, we take it for fun though. They all even sell their own integrity out there to the students. So you know, see that if you observe and you know sometimes we take it so lightly, but as time goes by, you actually get to understand a clear picture of it. If you observing and you notice that the teacher that is very tough to deal with in the school will have more respect from the student than the teacher that is so like into their things. If it comes to like breaking that, you don't respect, you don't have integrity. We all scream everyone. You all know what I'm talking about, right? So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
yeah, Mr. Dodo, what you have to say on this image so we can move forward?
So in 10 seconds, I will say that this is the kind of people, we need in society. People of honesty. People of honesty. Like you have integrity and you are honest enough, right? So that which does not belong to you, it belongs to the next person, give to the next person. That which is for you belongs to you. It could be material things. It could be, standing up for someone. I mean, just be honest. Don't be biased. Don't be someone who is very pretentious. You have to act in a very clear way. Don't be unclear. Don't stay in the dark. Come in the light and show people the way. So we need people like this, people of integrity, people of honesty in our society. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dodo. Maya, can you please switch to the next image? Yes. Can you pause it? Okay, Mr. Hello?
Hello, it's me.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
sir. No,
It's
Mr. Gibson. I'm talking to Mr.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she did it from again. Okay, while we're still waiting for Mr. Gibson, this picture is talking about compassion. Just take a
She's on.
careful look
She's
at
on. She on mute on mine. She on mute on
Okay,
mine.
okay. I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. If you are getting me, look at the image. It's talking about compassion. Lady is having someone in your own word. Can you please explain it to us what you see there? Yes.
Miss Ture, are you there?
available. Let's move forward. I don't think Therese is available. Her network might be a
Okay, Mr.
problem.
Gibson, can
Yeah.
you please, yeah, can you please, based on the image, can you please like talk to you guys most about compassion? What are you seeing in the image? Yeah.
Yeah. So as per the definition I gave, about or let's say compassion, right? We talk about kindness and we talk about empathy. So the definition to that is clearly displayed in this image. You can clearly see that this young girl, she has that feelings for other, and she has that empathic for for mankind, because for you to see someone who will, will help that other person in that manner, is a rare situation. Nowadays in our society, we, children don't even respect their parents before we talk about, seeing other elderly people in society and respecting them and giving them a helping hand. So compassion has to do with, supporting, supportive environment, where you see that when this person is down, and then, you have extended hands have been, given by other people around and something like that. So this is a clear, compassionate person, and we still have such people in our society today. Yeah. So in everything that we discuss, we know we have bad people, but at the end of the day, we still have few good people who are making a difference. So this is complete compassion that has been displayed. So that's my take on the image.
Okay, thank you. You perfectly said it. Maya, can you please display the next picture? It's the time. Okay. Yes, thank you. Mr. Dolo, this is talking about service. So can you please describe the image to us, my viewers, they are following?
Yeah, like I said, people who are very compassionate, people who are very kind in nature, people who have integrity in mind, they have the ability, to see things and read between line whether or not it's good. I mean, these are some example we are seeing right before us in the image, right? So it could this setting could be a school gathering, this could be a community, club helping right in the community to clean the environment. I mean, basically, you don't need MCC people to come and clean up your community. You don't need the market union to come and clean, the market, although they are being hired to do so, although they are being paid to do so. But come to think of it, like we said in previous episodes, that when you have these things in you, when you have the integrity in you, when you have the honesty, the compassion in you, everything is going to be acted upon, and we see them, and as we see them, we call them service. So that is a clear example of service. Someone who is compassionate, somebody who is kind, somebody who is patient, somebody who is loving. When we see all these things in them and they practicalize them, we call them service. So that is an example of service in action right in the image. I think tonight we're having some serious issues, so we just have to.
Uh, just to add on, one thing you said when we started the show, you said we don't need a title to say, oh yes, you actually, it came my mind to Liberia, just observe during election times. Now there is no election in the country. All those people that want to run for president, they are some of them are in Liberia, some of them are in America. So they are not coming down now to like want to build to give to society or what they usually do during campaign time. So now everyone is very busy with their family doing their normal thing. But just wait 2029, if time is reaching for election, that's the time you'll notice that petty development that will be going in the country. You see like everyone. So I feel like if you know you want to run, you don't have to wait. Like you want to see it, you don't have to wait if you want certain position from the citizen. That's the time you go. Because for me, I can say it's all pretend. You are just doing it for formalities. You are just doing it for people to say, oh, the person in me. But wow, these 6 years, where was you when the people needed you? Because this is the time the people actually need them because like election is finished. This is the time people actually need help in the country. People need skill. This is the time you come around. But for our politicians, they don't do that. They will wait for certain time. And I just hope that the liberal, the citizen learn from those things. Because people that will just come for short time, they only get to tell you that the moment they get in power, the moment they get what they want, definitely they will think they are back on you. So that is why we say Liberia is not progressing. Like how will Liberia will progress? How Liberia will develop? Where people will just wake up one early morning, they want to do this, they do it. I hope you guys are following me, right?
You got a
Yeah,
point.
we got your point.
So you see, if it comes to service, that means you don't need like a title to be in position before you work. No, as though you want to serve, you serve. Don't do it because you want name out there. No, do it like if we all been doing this in Liberia, like we're not denying the fact there are people that are doing their best, they are undercover. People are really known about them. People are doing their best. But the only people who know about are the one that can just go with all money, they go waste money. Hey, will hear them on the internet, but there are people that are doing their underground work and they are contributing greatly to society. But these are people you won't hear them. These are people that are doing it genuinely. They are giving their all. Some people don't even need anything in return. They don't want to somebody, they are just giving it. But the people that just want to do it for publicity, these are people that are, always the internet just carry on news that want to trend, they will just trend. So I just hope that for me, this week has been very impactful. Is I don't know for the viewers, I know our viewers are following, have been impactful for them. If you have anything to say, just put it in your comment section. So now we're about to take a 30-second musical break. If you return, my host will take over. Thanks.
Thank you.
Myers? Yeah. Can you please play 30 minutes break music?
Uh, 30, 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Oh, my TV, light in the world. My TV, shine on the screen. Voices of hope, living the dream. From Africa's heart to the world we see. Truth and culture. My TV, my TV, bringing light each day. Stories that guide us, show the way. One love, one voice, one destiny. Welcome to the future, Maya TV. A vision was born with a purpose so true. Buena Myers, we honor you.
Miles? Hello?
Philip, are you there? Yeah, is this one right?
Yes. No, please go to the room and see that. Go to the room quickly, please, and see that. Okay, guys. So we're about to wind down. We're about to wrap up on this last session. So in just a few minutes, yeah, just in a few minutes, we're going to call it a night. We're going to call it a day. I mean, issues today, but thank God we have reached this far. You can not that one, the one you see this one. All right. So we're going to go to the Okay, Maz, it's okay. It's okay. Leave this one here. It's okay. And then you just go to the room and see exactly what we should do next. So we're going to take this one, and the one that says this one, you put up next. All right. So guys, we see choose good friends. So our cycle actually no, Maz, go back. Just go back to the one you had. Just go back to the one you had to choose good friends. Can you go back to the one you had to choose good friends? Am I audible to you?
Yeah, yeah, it's coming, it's coming. Just
Okay, just go back to the one you had. We will come to this later. Okay, let's have that. All right, thank you. So as we can see on our screen, Myers, no, Myers, please go back. The one you had. Hello? Am I audible?
Yeah, I think it's coming. Yes, there's
Okay,
no
this one.
miles. Oh, no, go back. Oh,
Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. Oh, okay, this one. Can we have it yet? Is everything okay?
yes, everything is okay. We are proceeding.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take a look at a very close look at our friends, be a good one or bad ones. As we see in the image, we have about 5 kids from different demographics, different families, different orientation, different upbringing. Now, you standing in the middle, right? You standing in the middle, you have options, 4 options, whether to be a friend to the one on your lower left, be a friend to the one on your lower right, be a friend to the one on your upper left, be a friend to the one on your upper right. You're right in the middle. So how you make your friends determine the core values you already possess, because you want to find alignment. Like we said previously, we are all looking for our own sense of belonging. What type of people, what kind of people, what group of people am I aligned with? What circle of friends is good for me, right? So according to our own core values, according to our own orientation, we kind of look for people who have the same characteristics as us. Like we have this common saying that says, show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. We are all aware about that popular saying. And they also say that birds with the same feathers, flock together. So it's a sense of belonging. Where do I belong as Kebe? The same characteristics I have, the same core values I have. Does Zenebu have that? Does Miles have that? Does Lee have that? Does Philip have that? So, we're kind of looking for the perfect match. We don't want any mismatch. We are looking for the perfect match. So, our progress in this life, our success in this life, the good times we will ever have in this life, the bad times, the sad times, the happy times, we are going to be surrounded by a group of people we call friends. We're going to be surrounded by a group of people we call friends. And our friends determine, most of us, our friends determine our destination. Our friends determine our outcome. Like the Bible said, how can two people work together until and unless they agree? Until and unless they have the same characteristics, they have the same core value. So I'm going to kickstart with Miles to throw his insight on this picture, right? That we see different inscription, different writings of a particular person, of a particular child in the image. So, Myers, what's your take on this picture? Choose good friends, like the circle of children who will make good friends. Like who is
Thank you.
actually in alignment to the, yes, so who is actually in alignment to the next and who is actually in alignment to the order as per the picture.
Philip, let me first let's say thank you for that. But within my own opinion, first let me start with myself, right? Philip, most of us today we always like to attach ourselves with
Yeah.
people who make impact within our life, who we see, that's working, that directions of how we see things. Today people can be wondering, but this guy really a girlfriend because I'm so choiceful when it comes to getting friends because the way our parents brought some of us all right, and we on a line of being so choiceful. Mind you, there are people you bring what happened at the end of the day, these people, there are two things. Either you try to influence people. Let's say, for example, let me go to that. Most of our brothers in the ghetto today, when you have interview with them, what did they tell you every time? They tell you that this other person you see was the one who put me inside my classmate, my this, my this, my this. So we read from those analysis. Yes, you will not be in a particular habit, but what happened at the end of the day? Those friends you bring around you will try to control you. They will try to make it so beautiful. Mind you, we live in a world that influences matter. People will try to control you, say whole lot of things, make it so sweet and all that thing. And at the end of the day, before you find yourself or before you come to yourself, it's very late. So because of that, right? When I read the picture here, seeing somebody who very hard working when it comes to school, somebody who they are abroad, they are this, my brother. All these things are very unique. But what matters is, for me, I like when I tell you, say you my friend, Philip. I like you telling me when I'm in the wrong, you tell me I'm in the wrong. When I'm doing the right thing, you tell me say I'm doing the right thing, right? I don't like friends like you try to be afraid of me. Like most of us today, we do it, right? Some of our colleagues that we have maybe in other country and what have you, we feel like they know whatever they says to us, we try to abide by it. We try to do this, we try to do this. But I want to say, Philip, the kind of friends you choose determine the kind of person society look at you to be. If you choose that bad friends, society will tell you to be bad friends. Yeah. So
Thank you, sir. So the
all
kind,
seeing all these things, are you there? Okay,
yeah,
I'll stop for now.
yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. The kind of friend we choose determine who we are. I shouldn't have held you there, but because of time, I'm sorry. I apologize. It was not intentional. You know, yeah. All right. So I'm going to go over to Miss Bala, and before coming to you, I would like us to take a close look at this picture. You see the guy in the middle? He wants to make one of these or any of these children his friend. So I'm going to help you read these words. Maybe it's not visible, but I'm going to help you read these, captions attached to each of these, children. So the one standing in the middle, I'm going to start off with him. The one standing in the middle is called Ben. So Ben was born in a different country. He always tries to obey his parents. That is Ben. He was born in a different country, that Maya said, and he always tries to obey his parents. Now, let's see the one, on his lower left from my end. He's on my lower left. He has a cap, a yellow cap. I think you can see him, right? Okay. This one is called Nathan. Nathan is great at sport. He loves to read his Bible. That is Nathan's personality or characteristics and some core values he possesses, right? Nathan is great at sport. He loves to read his Bible. That's good. Then let's look at the girl, who's in the pink, not the one up, but the one on my lower right. She has a blue bow. I think you can see. Okay. So she's called Betty. Betty Betty has a swimming pool at home. She never does what she is told. Betty has a swimming pool at home or at her house. She never does what she is told. Now let's go up. So on my upper left hand, where you see the guy is angry, like something, almost like a reflection over his head. So his name is Bruce. Bruce has lots of fun toys. He is mean to people he doesn't like. So Bruce has lots of fun toys. He has a play toys, but he is mean to people he doesn't like. Now let's go to the last girl who's holding the green book, with a blue sky on my upper right. Her name is Lucy. Lucy is very shy. Lucy is very shy. She always works hard at school. Amongst these four children, whom do you think Ben is going to make his friends? Do you think Ben is going to make friends with two of these, and the other two he just trashed them? Or what do you think? Based on their characteristics, based on their core values.
Um, Based on their core values, Ben is going to make friends with two. The one that always love to read his Bible, and will say that is very hardworking. Because if we're talking about Mora is like uh what we're talking about faith. The one I love to read his Bible is always like the religious person who's connected to his Bible, which help him to build his faith, his moral. Then Lucy on the other hand take responsibilities like moral now because she's hardworking and hardworking it comes with you doing your own things like you don't 100% depend on people. So if they make friend with these two people, definitely you will grow positively than making friend with someone that is mean and someone that is happy with some people that they tell them to do the because based on the type of friends you made, they have impact to change you. Because if you can change them, they will definitely change you. Before you make up your mind, at the end of the day, you'll be totally like them. Then that's the time you hear people telling you you wasn't like this when you came, you are like this, you are like that. But if you make friends with the or if you make friends with the rightful people, if like you hear people telling you, say, oh, they are changing you, and since you get friendly with this person, grow, your when you experience the growth, because the person will be like mostly concerned about there's a scenario when I was growing up, right? Samaritan Purse, I don't know if you guys know the organization. Samaritan Purse is a non-governmental organization in Liberia. It's a Christian organization, but they are having those children programs that often used to be by and the follower of them always used to come like to talk to us. So he always used to come to advise us like Kate. So he shared has a friend when he was growing up now. He has a friend, he said they were very friendly, they were cute. So he said he used to like plan it like this. If they are going out, he and his friend were planning, his friend was saying that we're going out. Sometimes you go out of situation at certain point you want to say like to be out of control. So he will tell his friend say, we are going out. If you see me going out of the way, no matter how big it is, say, sometimes you go out, you be enjoying the sweetness of what you're doing there. Even your friend can go, you know that you won't turn, right? So you said they will agree on that if we go out, you see me doing wrong thing. Even I'm angry, I don't want to move. If you want to pull me from there with everything because he told us that he said, actually, sometimes it used to hurt, but it used to stay because in case if his friend don't pull him from there, at the end of the day, the friends will happen out of the way. So they always have that plan. So anytime they go out, and one of them see one person going out. So you see how the friendship may be like they agree on one thing, which is one goal. But there are certain people you can be friends with somebody if they do wrong, you don't tell them. The moment you tell them, they get angry. No, that is not friendship. And at the end of the day, now if the person feels that they can fit in your goal, definitely that person will drive back for you. And the person drive back for you seriously tell you that is not your friend, because someone that wants to be friendly with you would definitely want to change for good as per your
So,
means.
so in a nutshell, your friends should be people who will stand up for the right thing. Thank you so much. So let's take on Mr. Gibson. Mr. Gibson, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, sir. So just in 40 to 50 seconds, you can give us your insight on this image.
Well, I think Kevin all, but I will just to what he said. So in
Myers, can you is Mr. Gibson audible to you? Okay, I
No,
think
no,
we lost
no.
him. So okay, I think we
choosing
lost him. Zenebu, are you here? Zenebu? Okay, so fast forward. Myers, can you put up the next picture?
You getting me?
Okay, you are
Hello?
audible now. Yes, you are audible now.
Okay. I'm seeing a
Hello?
picture. Yellow. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. In few seconds, go ahead, please. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, from the picture I'm seeing, and then the honor it says, circle the children who will make a good friend. So being in the circle, who
Yeah,
wants to choose a friends in this among those children? For me, I would say, like Kebe
yeah.
said, Lucy and that of Nathan will be a good friend to Ben, because
Okay,
they will help him to stay on his path. Not well, Betty and Bruce can also be a friend to Ben if they are willing to change. Because from what I have seen there is
right,
Betty is very respectful and Bruce is mean. That is, you don't have compassion. Yeah, you don't have compassion on
right,
people. Yeah. So if they can be a friend to Ben in any way, that means they are waiting, to accept Ben, and they are waiting for Ben to influence them. Because we have a positive peer pressure, we have the negative one. So if Ben can, help them to know what they are doing is not right, and they are waiting to change, then they can be a friend to Ben. But for Lucy and that of Nathan, it will be a good friend to Ben, because Lucy is hardworking. She's going to help Ben, to stay focused. Nathan is somebody who loves God. So also going to help Ben to also stay focused, because if we don't choose our friends wisely, it will affect us. And then, because like Kevin was saying, if you don't change your friend will change you. That is peer pressure. So if you can change your friends around you, definitely they're going to change you. So whosoever you make your friend, you got to be very careful. You know who they are, what they are up to, their vision. Because from what I read, from what I've seen, Lucy have a vision. She's shy, but she have a vision. And because she have a vision, that's why she's always hardworking in school. And the other man on the other side, he loves God because he knows that God is above everything. Everything I want in life, God have it all. So with these two people around Ben, they can make a good team, and they can make things happen as long as they stay focused. So thank you.
that's great. That's great. Thank you so much to highlight. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you have a valid point, and I like the fact that you made mention of negative peer pressure and positive peer pressure. That's good, and you also talk about if bad people are willing to become good, they can be our friends. Thank you so kindly. And let's move on to Mr. Gibson. He's here now. So, Mr. Gibson, just in 30 seconds, you can share your insight, and then we, move forward.
okay. So sorry for the internet tonight is now is a challenge. Okay, so I think Zenebu, right?
Right,
Zenebu and Kelly had said everything. But in making friends, depends the personalities. I don't think any of those four friends should be denied, to be friend to what's the person name, Ben. Depends the personalities,
Mhm.
because like she said, right, you make friend with somebody to either influence them or you allow them to influence you, depends on their characters, it depends on their characteristics. So friendship influences our decision making, our behavior, and our everything. So we should be mindful. But if you have that calculated mindset that okay, this person doesn't have or good characters, this person doesn't have that good conduct, but I'm going to be friend with this person so that I can make impact in his or her life, so that I can talk to this person to change from from those attitudes that are very demeaning in society. So it's also welcoming. But when it comes to maybe you don't have that mental screen, you don't have that that capacity to to change that person, and you just want to be in a cycle, or you just want to you just want to be good and make good friends, then you will have to choose. Let me see. You will have to choose Lucy, because though she's shy, but she's hardworking. So because she's hardworking, it's going to put you to also be hardworking person. And you also want to choose Nathan, who is great at sport, and he loves to read his Bible. So you always find Nathan, like whenever you want to do something that is maybe against religious value or religious, morality, you always find Nathan telling, look, it's not good according to scripture. So I think it's good that we have, such discussion to discover who, who we should make our friends and why we should make them our friends. So that's my take on it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Myers, can we have the next picture, please? Myers, am I audible? No, the other one, please. We're going to come to this one. No, the other one. I highlighted it in the room. I don't know if you saw that. No, not this one. You are going way back. No, you are going to come back to this one. So just keep this one. Go to the next, please. Okay, right. Yeah, right, right. Thank you. So, Maya, so we kickstart with you just 10 seconds. What do you see in this image?
Thank you, Philip. So, seeing a young man with he being alone with that of other friends, but I'm reading different things within their minds. I'm seeing one, like we said, maybe one should be someone who show compassion. One might be somebody who don't love people, like the previous picture we saw. So I'm seeing him like he looks so lonely, right? Everybody I've gathered, he looks so lonely, but I think he's looking for that person that will be so so loving to him, that will show him that care and what have you. But you're still looking at it, right? Looking at every one of them, the way they are looking at him. Sometimes Philip, the way people, you trying to know people, the forms and manner in which they look at you and the way they do things, it gets you afraid. But you see this lady, she's like, no, I don't think you have. Maybe this guy is, facing some challenges, being so sad. Maybe there are some things happening. She's like, no, you have to come up, right? You have to come up with us. Sometimes in our own mind, we look at it and say, but these people are opposite, they are opposite gender. Maybe they are different things, different things. No, it doesn't matter who that person is, be it opposite gender to you or what of you. uh they are like they feel the pain you try to go through, so they're calling you to say, no, I don't want you to feel this pain alone. We can also feel this pain. Come on and let us be happy. So seeing this picture is just like this young man being sad, and these people are happy, and then they are calling on him that they all can be happy together.
Thank you, sir. So we take Quebec. Quebec, how do you see this image? You can take a close look at this image. What do you see? What comes to mind? Just in 20
Oh,
seconds.
oh, this image look like bad friends. They fight just because a single bottle, you know, the other guy, and he's like they are calling him over, and he's like no, because if you look at him, he's smiling. He's not sad. So like it seems like they are bad friends and he trying to avoid them. It's just looking like what we talked about family yesterday. The guy in the green shirt from a good family, being raised well, then coming outside now to society meeting another friends that are from a very bad family. Because the person that is holding a bottle definitely they if you check the person is despite they are all the same age, but he's very small. So like the guy is trying to call him and he is like telling them no. So like it's just like they have a saying that say when a problem trying to meet you, if you can't solve it, you just walk away. So like he just walked away from them because he's like telling her no with a smiling face. That is why I'm understanding on this picture.
Thank you. Zenembu, what do you make up of this picture?
Yeah, from the picture, I would say it's uh a form of distraction from what I've seen there. Like guy in a green shirt, I would say maybe he's a person who is focused, who knows what he wants or his aim, his goal, his objective, something he want to achieve, and then see friends coming around him to distract him, take his focus from on what he want to do, and then he's saying no because he know what he wants. Yeah, because from what I see, like friends, like somebody making fun of somebody, like you're trying to be yourself, you're trying to focus on something, and friends coming around you making fun. Because in our days now, somebody will tell you say, you acting a old school, you acting a old papi, you acting, all kinds of names people call people when they see you, you are focused, you want to achieve something. So I guess from the
Right.
picture, this boy, somebody who is focused, but then the friends around, they feel like he's somebody who is proud, somebody who don't want to go around them, or they saw him, he's so focused and they want to win him over. That is a negative
Hmm,
peer pressure. They see his focus
hmm.
and don't know where to win him over. So they're trying everything possible to make fun of him so that he'll be distracted and join them. So
Yeah, thank you so much. Mr. Gibson, what do you make up of this image? What's your take on that?
Well, I from this image, I think self value has been clearly displayed in true identity because this little boy in the green shirt, he has identified himself, he has identified his self value, his personal value, and therefore he has noticed that these kids or these friends, they are not they are not in alignment to his upbringing or his vision, his goal, and what have you. So in order to stay focused, he has to stay away from from these friends. So that is why he's displaying here and he's trying to avoid what all of the activities like you see in the photo. You see this other kid, he has bottle in his hand. We don't know whether it is alcoholic wine or something else. We don't know. So you see this case, he display he seems to be very focused, and he doesn't want to be distracted, as Zainabu said. So he has to keep his distance, and that's just why he's displaying, telling him that look, even though we are we are peers, we are in maybe we are all friends, we are mates, but I think I need to set my boundary. I think it is important. This picture it depicts something
Right,
very important
right,
to us
right,
in our life today, that we have to know our boundaries. We have to know who to to allow in our cycle. Not because you see somebody is looking very neat or
right.
dressed or beautiful, and you say, oh, this person qualifies to be my friend. No, you have to know the identity of that person before allowing them in your cycle. So I think that's it. That's my take on the image. Thank you for the time.
Thank you, sir. So as we're about to wind down, this is it. We see respect in this image. You know, although he does not align to what to do, but he be like, hey guys, chill, be calm, be cool. Yeah. So he shows respect. So he carries a very, high core value in as much as he disagree with them, but he also respects them. That's how we should be. That's how we ought to be. In as much as we disagree with people, but we have to be respectful to them. And I like that of him. And also, we talk about identity. He know exactly who he is and what he stands for. There was never a day he saw, his parent, drinking or taking in alcohol. So he'd be like, no, this is not my thing. I don't do this thing. And you talk about boundary, you talk about limitation, know who you are, know where you fit, where you belong. And that's just it. So let's go to the recommendation, Myers, please. The one you see the guy and the girl together, which we are ending on. We are ending on this one. Yes, this one. Your youth, the Christians got to making right choices. So this is our recommendation as Maya Television to our viewers and our panelists, as well as the host and guest. This is our recommendation to us. We can get this book on Amazon. We can get this book on or Google. We can get this book anywhere on the internet, so that we can read through it and learn how to make, the right choices. And in this book, we see it was actually written for people, we can say Christians, but if you are of different religion, in order to make right choices in your daily life, we recommend this book to you. It's important that we read on a daily basis to be informed and to be able to equip ourselves mentally, intelligently, emotionally, socially, and uh, educationally. So it's important. We recommend this book to you, Your Youth. Is the title, and it was written by Edward D. Andrews. So I'm going to hand the platform over to Kebe on this note, and she can end us on tonight's episode.
All right. It was amazing. The second section in tonight. I just love how it was so practical, at least that we all understand. Mr. Gates, okay, sorry. Miss Ture, can you please give your pattern statement for now?
Okay, but I want to say greetings to the our guests and to our host, the co-host, and to everyone is on the show and to the viewer or the listener. And say thank you. And I pray that we extend this beyond as we start this. I pray that God give us the strength to go beyond this. The topic tonight was very, very much insight.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. Myers. Can you please give?
Thank you again to our host and co-host. Firstly, I want to say sorry to our viewers tonight. Sorry for the internet disruption, and we promise that we're going to work on it to see how things going to be. Tonight, as we talk about, your true identity, we talk about moral values from yesterday. I want to say that all the images that we place here today should be something that every one of us should try to practical last. What we are seeing here today, let's put them into practice. That's why today was all about practical. Let's bring our practical knowledge to where we have been. We have been reading them. We've been seeing it from people, but it is time ourselves try to implement these things. Let's show people empathy. Let's love people. Once we do these things at the end of the day, we're gonna have a good moral values, and people are gonna respect us, for that kind of things that we are going to do to them. So let us, like my brother said, the book is here. You can all check on it on Amazon and wherever you can find it. Try to search on it. Let's make ourselves busy with reading, and once we read these things, let's make sure and implement them. Not just to read it, but make sure and implement them. At the end of the day, you're gonna be that person that people will respect in society. Thank you so much for tonight, Susie.
You're welcome. Oh, Mr. Dono, your party statement for tonight, please.
Okay, ma'am. Just in few seconds, I would like to say thank you to our followers and supporters. I mean, we had a very, challenging time though. Yeah, and we kind of managed it. We were very, I don't know, I don't know how to put it, but we actually exercised some level of patience here, and we try to get this thing done because we have come, on this internet for our Liberian people and the world at large. So this is your work we are doing, and thank you for supporting us. And thanks to our guest who has been very outstanding, very insightful, and practical when it comes to this week's, episodes. He's been doing extremely well, considering his time. China time and India time is far different. I think it's almost 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning at his end. Am I right, sir?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost 4 a.m.
Almost 4 a.m. and our end is 1 a.m. yet. So you see, so sir, it's only God who's going to reward you. Thank you for educating Liberians. Thank you for educating the word. Thank you for blessing Maya's television with your presence. We love you so much, and it's God who's going to reward you. And just to end on this, please, my people, this week we've been talking about our actions and our intention. All these things we talk about, honesty, integrity, compassion, patience, kindness, being nice to people, everything boils down to just two words: action and intention. So, whatever action we perform, we should have a clear intention towards that. So as we go along in this 2026, Master Vision is going to be your guide. Master Vision, along with its guests, going to be your guide, going to be your mentor, going to be your confidant. Because we're going to bring you the latest information, the latest education, and the latest knowledge and wisdom from God above. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, our viewers, to conclude, faith is not proven by words or by action. Values are not taught once, but they are practiced in our daily life, and identity is shaped by what we choose to do again and again. Thank you for tonight. I've been your host, Kevin Esembala
Uh,
is my name.
Miss
See
Holes, we did not have the parting statement from our guest. I
Oh,
just thought to say so.
um,
I got you.
Mr. Gibson, Mr. Gibson, I'm so sorry. Your party statement, please.
okay.
She's
So
tired. She's tired, Mr.
yeah, yeah.
Gibson. Or 2 hours now, she's tired.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Sure, sure. Yeah, so thank you. Today we wound down the episode of this week, and we are looking forward to having a very fruitful, episode in this coming week. So, thanks to all the viewers, they were so patient, even though we encountered so many challenges. But at least, everyone, even the panelists, everyone, we were very patient with one another. Sometimes we will go off and we'll come back and what have you. But it was a great show, though. So like Dolo said, right? You have to, see how best to guide your actions and your intentions. And it just center around, all of the discussion that we had this week. And we want to say thank you to our viewers, our listeners. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for following us. Thank you for listening to us. And everything we said, please try to practicalize them, and you will maybe you will testify in your daily life. You will testify that, oh yes, I have listened to a show, and this is what I took from there, and I apply it to my life, and it become fruitful. So thank you, thanks to the Maya family, thanks to everyone. It was a great show, and have a good night. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you to
sir.
all of viewers again. Thank you for everything. I've been your host, Kevin Esembala. My name, and please, all the things I have been taught this week. You actually just have to be patient to implement everything. Thank you. See you next Wednesday.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Thank
Bye.
you, Mr. Gibson. God bless you. And we appreciate
Yeah,
you so much,
bro.
sir.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Kebe sounds
Yeah.
very tired.
Yes, she's so
Try